Angel. This mysterious, beautiful, white-robed creature appeared in Tekken 2 to fight Devil over Kazuya's soul. Not much is known about Angel's motives or origin. Some say that Angel was created when Kazuya met Jun Kazama and that she is the embodiment of all the good in his soul. His love for Grandpa Jinpachi, and possibly his love for Jun, the mother of their son Jin. Gameplay-wise, in Tekken 2, she was a palette swap of Devil. They had the same move list. After Tekken 2, she fought over Kazuya's soul once again in the non-canon tag games. In Tekken Tag Tournament 1, she was still a palette swap of Devil. All the Mishimas, Heihachi, Kazuya, Devil, and Angel were one of the strongest characters in the game. It was the perfect era for Mishima fans. Angel came back in Tekken Tag 2 as a standalone DLC character. I mean, who wouldn't love a female Mishima character, right? It certainly was love at first sight for me. She was truly feminine this time around, and her graceful moves were a stark contrast to her classic Mishima-style tools like Electric Wind Godfist, House Sweep, Axe Kicks, etc. To me, no other female character screams femininity and badassery at the same time as much as Angel does. I mean, how often will you see a woman headbutt Heihachi and then perform the most graceful stance ever? Story-wise, while she was keeping a watchful eye over Kazuya, she met Unknown, the evil entity that possessed Jun. Angel freed Jun's spirit and put her to rest. Unfortunately, gameplay-wise, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 Angel felt very unfinished and insultingly weak. You could count the amount of Angel's useful moves in this game on your hands. Her good moves were the Electric Wind Godfist, Twin Pistons, her go-to 15-frame double mid taggable launcher, but minus 13 on block. Not to mention that a 15-frame down forward 1 is too slow to poke with. Crouch Dash 3 was a knockdown mid with good pushback and range but minus 14 on block, so some characters could punish her heavily. She had forward 4, the classic Mishima mid poke that is plus 3 on block, a House Sweep, a Standing 3 which was a 14-frame counter hit launcher, and a very good 12-frame Devil Jin style Punisher with back 1, 1+2. She had too many weaknesses though. Her wall stunning punishment was lacking. She could launch only at minus 16. Her wall stunning 1-4 was great, but 14 frames fast instead of 13, because most characters have a chunky 13-frame Punisher. Her wall stunning 4-4 had better reach than other Mishima's wall stunning 4-4 though, because of her long legs. Her low pokes were garbage, and as for homing moves, forward 1+2 was minus 12 on block, back 2 had no range, and forward 3-4 is just like Devil Jin's forward 4, except Angel's version comes out from a super slow, non-cancelable and weak stance. Her poking game was non-existent except for basic Mishima tools like jabs and wall standing 4 and whatnot. And many of her moves had worse hitboxes, and sometimes they even dealt less damage. For example, her Hell Sweep, an essential low in a Mishima character's move list, dealt less damage. It dealt 32 points of damage compared to, for example, Kazuya's Hell Sweep for 38 points of damage. Getting a wall splat with this move was very difficult, and it didn't give Angel many ground game opportunities either. She was a good gal, knocking opponents far away from her and be like, "That's cool, my friend. I'll give you enough space to recover after being hit." Because of these reasons, nobody really used her, which is a shame. She was pretty much just a whiff punisher. You got a nice launch with Electric and God Fist and tagged out to your secondary character to finish the combo, because even her combos were kinda whack. She did have great tag fillers that complemented many teams. For example, one of my favorite teams was Lily and Angel. Angel definitely deserves to be reintroduced again, with a few buffs at least. Nothing too crazy, just let her be playable already. I don't think that Angel is another character would be a problem. I know the roster of Tekken 7 is big already, and we have so many matchups to learn, but she isn't that different from the classic Mishimas. So Angel as a matchup is pretty easy to learn in my opinion. Anything is possible in the Tekken universe. We may even see her again in Tekken 8. Maybe she will come to heal Kazuya with her divine touch once again.